Have you ever been immersed in the story of a game? Some games have a comedy story, some have an adventure story, or even some of them have heroic stories. But in today's video, we want to talk about 10 games that make every gamer cry. Warning: before starting the video, this video contains spoilers from the story of the games that we mentioned in the description. So, bring a box of tissues and some popcorn to start. Number 10. The Man Does Not Cry. But there was a story that made every man and woman cry. Legendary Task Force 141 have a story to tell. The darkest and the saddest story about one of their members they called Ghost. Nobody even see his face, and he is a legendary warrior. If someone sees his mask, he is dead. There is one mission in the middle of the jungle that you and Ghost should extract data. It's beginning of the saddest story I have ever seen in my life. We are stuck in a forest hut, we are being attacked from all sides, and we are going through a tough conflict for several hours. After a severe conflict, we are asking for extraction. The extraction area is outside the forest. No one survived except Roach and Ghost. In the forest, we face a swarm of enemies. Roach gets shot, and Ghost pulls us hard towards the extraction point. Friendly helicopters are seen coming to our aid. Are the difficulties over? The rescue helicopter that General Shepard is inside. Suddenly, true, General Shepard betrayed. And Simon Riley Ghost becoming the real Ghost. When Captain Price's voice says, "Don't trust Shepard, don't trust Shepard," it really breaks the hearts of gamers.
Do not trust Shepard! I say again, do not trust Shepard!
We Mass Effect fans basically did grow up with Commander Shepard. From the moment on Eden Prime till the final fight with the Reapers, we lived with Shepard as if we were him. The time and fun Shepard and the crew together are one of the best in gaming history. We can't decide which one was harder for us. When we played the Citadel DLC with a lot of funny conversations in it and saying goodbye to Shepard right there, or when Shepard sacrificed himself to save Galaxy, without a doubt, this Mass Effect 3 is number one game for the fans. To us, Mass Effect had a mass effect on our lives.
Number 8. The end that no one wanted. Looks like there is only one way for a way out. A way out is challenging, returning to the era of executioner and the killer, replacing the hard and stressful decisions, and even daring risks at every moment while trying to escape from the prison. It brings such an experience to the players. But the ending that will happen to us in this game is so bitter and sad that no one can predict it. You are in a situation where you have to choose between your life and the life of your friend. Would you give up your life for your friend? Let your friend act faster than you and kill you? Would you kill your friend? Only one of Vincent and Leo should survive. This is the rule of the game.
Number 7. Undoubtedly, one of the best versions of the Halo series is Halo Reach. But this time, the story is not about Master Chief. This time, it is the story of a squad called Noble. The last line of defense of humans, which is a planet called Reach, has attacked you, and your team are a team of Spartans who join to defend the planet. Sad thing is all team died. Gamers were very upset twice in this game. First when Emil was killed from this squad, then when Noble was killed. The memory of the Noble team will always remain in the hearts and memory of us. The story is long and deep enough for you to feel Hugo is your actual little brother. And you're actually Amicia trying to desperately save Hugo. But when Mikula, the illness Hugo has, takes control of your 6-year-old brother Hugo and endangers the world. A brother with an illness that can control rats, and a sister who dedicates her life and herself to save and cure her brother. You know there is no way back, and the sad thing that made everyone cry wasn't only the memories of the times you spent together. The sad thing is that your little brother asks you to kill him. Can you imagine to do this to your little brother? Oh boy, my heart is full of pain today.
Number 5. A sad tragedy about a young girl with long brown hair and green eyes, Ares. A kind girl whom all Final Fantasy fans know. A lovely character in Final Fantasy VII Remake. However, Ares' fate takes a heartbreaking turn when she is captured by Shinra and used as part of their plan to harness her powers for their own gain. Eventually, it is revealed that she holds within her body the white material, an object capable of summoning holy, a powerful spell that can protect the planet from destruction. During a critical moment in the game's story, Ares willingly sacrifices herself by praying for holy while being pursued by one of Shinra's top executives, Sephiroth. In a shocking twist, Sephiroth impales her with a sword in what has become one of gaming's most memorable and emotional scenes. Ares' death deeply impacts both the characters within the game and players themselves. Her sacrifice serves as a turning point in Final Fantasy VII's narrative and motivates Cloud and his friends to continue their mission to save the planet from Sephiroth's destructive plans. Number 4. So this time is Witcher's time. My heart is full of pain in this video. So we all love the Witcher series. They even made TV series for this game. Geralt, Yennefer, and Ciri. Top 3 keys of the franchise. But there's one heartbreaking moment in Witcher 3 that we absolutely don't want to see it. We raised this child. Some fans says, now that she has grown up, we have to throw her out of the nest. But when Ciri says goodbye to Geralt, and the sequences that are played really scratch my heart. Top 3. So, for number 3, do you remember when Red Dead Redemption 2 came out? The meta of this game on Xbox One got the full number 100, and it was a number that did not exist or was rare in the history of Xbox. That's right, this is another masterpiece from Rockstar, a game that really portrayed the Wild West correctly. Before I say why RDR2 makes us upset, I should say a sentence that is not less than a part for our video. We are waiting for GTA 6 for 10 years. I know there are some leaks, but it's sorry I need to say that. So let's talk about RDR2 after many adventures and heroic stories, and especially Arthur I have played times. We reach final mission in RDR2. In a poignant climax, Arthur faced off against Mika Bell, a treacherous member of the gang who had caused much suffering. In an intense showdown at the top of a snowy mountain, Arthur fought violently but ultimately succumbed to his illness and injuries. As he lay on the ground, surrounded by nature's beauty, he reflected on his choices and accepted his fate. Arthur's death scene was emotionally charged and left players with a profound sense of loss. However, it also served as a catalyst for change within the game's narrative. His sacrifice allowed John Marston, another central character in Red Dead Redemption 2, to escape with his family and start anew. So for number 2, speaking about this part is too hard because Last of Us is one of the best games in gaming history, and there is too much to talk about this game. But one point of this game is like director and developers pick knife and stab in our hearts. It happens in Last of Us Part 2. Let me don't speak about this and you watch this by your own.
You're done.
You want what I want, right?
End it. Now.
Joel, get up. Joel, fucking get up. Please stop. Please don't shoot. Joel, please get up.
So this is it. Joel, rest in peace. For number 1, and one of the saddest game endings in history, that award goes to The Walking Dead. Bravo Telltale, you broke many of our hearts. And it's not because of turning a 10-year-old into a zombie, because you put an 8-year-old girl in a situation to shoot her stepfather. As the player-controlled character, players have guided Lee through various challenges and decisions that ultimately shape his fate. Lee's primary goal is to protect Clementine, a young girl he encounters early on in the game. Their bond grows stronger as they navigate through a post-apocalyptic world overrun by zombies. However, as the season progresses, it becomes apparent that Lee has been bitten by a walker. In episode 5, No Time Left, Lee's condition worsens rapidly. Despite his deteriorating health, he remains determined to ensure Clementine's safety until the very end. Players are faced with heart-wrenching choices and emotional moments as they guide Lee through his final hours. Ultimately, in a heart-wrenching scene, players must make one last decision that determines how Lee will meet his end. Regardless of the choice made, it is an emotionally charged moment that leaves players mourning the loss of a beloved character who fought valiantly until his last breath. Lee Everett's death in The Walking Dead Season 1 serves as a poignant reminder of the harsh realities and sacrifices required in a world overrun by zombies. Clementine will remember last words Lee told her, and the final choice is yours. Do you kill Lee or let him turn to a zombie? Telltale, rest assured, I really hate you for this wonderful game you made. So that's it. We hope you liked the video. Press F in the comment to respect the deceased in this video. What games did you get the most grief from? And of course, don't forget to subscribe, like and bell. See you in the next one.